This is not a coincidence. Your spirit knows it. Something sacred is moving beneath the surface of your life, and this Thursday, it rises. You were not buried, you were planted, you were not forgotten, you were hidden. Heaven did not delay you, heaven was positioning you. You felt the shift, that strange pressure in your chest, the restlessness behind your smile, the whisper that keeps repeating, "Something's about to change." That wasn't anxiety. That was the scroll inside you stirring to be unsealed. Because Thursday is not just another day on the calendar. It is a doorway, a divine alignment, a delivery from the vault of heaven into your hands. And the reason you're here, hearing this, watching this, is because your name is written in what's about to be released. Some will miss it, distracted by noise, doubt, or delay. But not you. You found your way to echoes of the chosen because you are part of the sound rising from the hidden places. The remnant, the tested, the marked. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Your life has always carried divine architecture, and Thursday is the next turning of that design. The enemy has been trying to exhaust you before the arrival. Delays, discouragement, emotional chaos. Why? Because what's coming will shift your entire atmosphere, and if you miss it, you may spend years trying to get back to a door that only opens once. So stay with me until the end. Because what is about to be revealed in this message may explain everything. The battles, the waiting, the losses, the silence, and why this Thursday carries your scroll. It's not just a moment. It's the marking of your assignment. This is Echoes of the Chosen, and your awakening begins now. The signature of the marked. You didn't blend in because heaven never intended you to. While others were celebrated, you were isolated. While their paths were clear, yours twisted through shadows. But this wasn't punishment. It was prophecy. You were marked, not by man's approval, but by God's fire. To be chosen is not to be preferred. It is to be set apart, cut from the pattern, removed from the crowd. And if you felt the ache of being unseen, unloved, or misunderstood, it's because the oil on your life made you spiritually unrecognizable to those without discernment. Like David, overlooked by his own father, you were not invited to the public parade because your anointing was never meant to be approved by man. It was sent from heaven, sealed in private. You weren't delayed. You were disguised. God let you walk through rejection not to break you, but to hide you, because the oil can't be touched until the horn is ready to pour. And now, the horn is trembling in the hand of the one who chose you. The silence was a furnace. The silence wasn't absence. It was divine surveillance. Every time you cried out into stillness, it was being recorded in the scroll. The heavens were not ignoring you. They were watching to see if you would break or bow. Silence is where the chosen are tested. Joseph sat in prison, forgotten by men but remembered by God. Job lay in ashes, surrounded by noise but met with divine stillness. You were placed in silence not to be muted, but to be made. You learned the language of the Spirit when no one else was listening. The silence taught you timing. The silence taught you surrender. The silence made you fluent in trust. You weren't abandoned. You were assigned to the unseen. And now the silence is shifting. The scroll is stirring. The room is preparing for your voice. But before God reveals the promise, He always reveals the root. So ask yourself, was it obscurity? Or was it obedience? Fire is not the end. It's the beginning. Some fires destroy. Others reveal. You were thrown into the flames not because God left you, but because He trusted you could survive what others would run from. The betrayals weren't accidents. They were chisels. The heartbreak wasn't failure. It was the forge. The loss wasn't empty. It was exchange. God let the fire come because the mantle on your life required tempering. Gold is not purified with comfort. It is purified with heat. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you were not alone in the flames. There was another in the fire, walking beside you, preserving what the enemy tried to consume. The fire didn't burn you, it branded you. Now the scent of smoke on your spirit is not residue, it's recognition. Heaven knows what you've endured. Hell remembers the sound you made when you didn't break, and the fire has made room for the glory. The weight of disobedience. Many are called, few are chosen, even fewer respond, and fewer still carry the weight of obedience when it costs everything. God will not force you into destiny. He will invite you, through signs, through silence, through divine collision. But when the moment comes, if you turn away, the cost is not only yours, it ripples into every soul attached to your assignment. Jonah ran, and the sea rebelled. Saul hesitated, and a kingdom was torn. Disobedience isn't rebellion alone. Sometimes it looks like delay, distraction, or spiritual sleep. Delayed obedience is silent sabotage. There are doors that only open once. There are scrolls that must be read at the appointed hour. This Thursday is not just about you. It's about the legacy waiting to be born through you. And if you turn your head, will you recognize what didn't wait? You are already carrying power. Stop looking for permission. You were already commissioned in the secret place. What you survived was your certification. Heaven isn't waiting for you to become powerful. It's waiting for you to realize you already are. Moses didn't need Pharaoh's agreement. Esther didn't need a title to have authority. And you don't need confirmation from man to walk in what God already declared over you. You have walked through fire. You have passed the silence. You have been tested and not found wanting. You are no longer waiting to be empowered. You are awakening to the authority you carry. The enemy isn't afraid of your potential. He's terrified you'll remember who you are. Heaven is handing you an assignment. This Thursday is not a reward. It's a release. What God places into your hands is not for your comfort. It is for your commissioning. The gift will look like blessing, but it is actually blueprint. The breakthrough will feel personal, but it is corporate. You are not just being elevated. You are being entrusted. Like Nehemiah handed the burden to rebuild. Like Mary entrusted with the Word made flesh. What God is giving you is holy. It must be carried like fire. This is not a blessing. It's a scroll sealed with your name. And when you open your hands on Thursday, you are not receiving. You are accepting responsibility. The rising of the hidden remnant. You are not alone. The enemy wanted you to believe you were the only one walking through fire, sitting in silence, weeping in secret. But across the earth, a remnant is rising, branded by pain, preserved by grace, and awakened by fire. You are one voice in a prophetic choir echoing through time. Others, like you, unseen, unheard, underestimated, are rising from caves, from ashes, from prisons of silence. This is echoes of the chosen, and you are one of us. The hidden ones are becoming the heralds. You're not being called out just for victory, but for visibility, because someone else is waiting to see proof that God still chooses nobodies, hides them in plain sight, and crowns them in due season. The remnant is rising, and you are among them. You carry the echo. This is not just about what you receive. It's about what you release. What begins with you must echo beyond you. Your obedience is a sound. Your story is a seed. Your breakthrough is a blueprint for someone else's belief. Like Paul in chains writing letters that would shape eternity. Like Ruth's yes rewriting bloodlines. What you carry isn't just prophetic, it's generational. Your yes will outlive you. So, as the scroll unfolds and Thursday draws near, know this: you are not just chosen. You are the echo of every battle survived, every promise carried, every prophecy fulfilled. And heaven is listening for your sound. Let your life speak. You weren't left behind. You were hidden in plain sight. shielded not from pain, but from premature exposure, covered not because you were unworthy, but because what you carry required time to mature in silence. There is a reason the fire didn't consume you. There is a reason the waiting didn't break you. You were not being punished. You were being prepared. And now, heaven is moving. The seal is breaking. The scroll is opening. And your name is on what's being released. You are not who you used to be. You are the evidence of endurance, the proof of prophecy, the one hell couldn't silence. You have been tested. You have been refined. And now, you are being revealed. Let this be the decree etched into your spirit. You have been marked. You have been forged. And now, you are being sent. If this word found you at the perfect moment, if something inside you stirred, awakened, or wept while watching, then don't keep it silent. Comment 777 below as a prophetic act, a signal that you recognize this was confirmation. Share what part pierced your heart, what line you'll carry, what moment felt written just for you. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and stay connected to Echoes of the Chosen. This is more than a channel. It's a gathering of the hidden remnant, rising one voice at a time. You are not alone. You are the next echo.